Okay, I'm back, and I have the Kibble here. I brought out 3 bottled waters. These are 3 bottled waters that I had sitting around the house. You know, you might open one and don't drink it all. That's what I do. I'm sorry, but I might not drink it all, so I bring it out here and I let the dogs have it instead of me throwing it away, wasting bottled water. So I like to drink good, clean water. So I like for them to drink good, clean water. Also, I got the 2 bowls. I just get a scoop. I fill each bucket with halfway full. You know, I don't do any special measuring or anything like that, you know. So with their Kibble, I like to put water in it so it doesn't be so hard. And also that water helps them to be able to digest their food better. Just like human beings, we need a lot of water to digest our food. I treat the dogs the same way. They need water to make sure that everything goes through, comes right, so they can have a regular bowel movement. And like I say, I do not claim to be a trainer, a dog breeder, or a veterinarian or anything. This is just what I like to do. So now that I got their Kibble, the dog food, good, nice and wet, I'm going to give each one of them 2 eggs, raw eggs, and I just crack it, put it in there, and I give them the shell too. If they eat it, they eat it. If they don't, they don't, you know. But most of the time they eat the shells, or I might take the shells and just throw it out there to them, you know, while they're just sitting back waiting on me, relaxing. So I'm putting 2 eggs in each one. You know what I'm saying? If they eat the shells, they eat the shells. If they don't eat the shell, then, you know, it's all good. They don't eat the shell. But I want them to get the egg in there, that good old juicy protein. So I like eggs, so I like to feed my dogs eggs. So if anybody has any comments, drop down below in the comments and let me know how you feel. But shoot, I brought out too many eggs. So I brought 6 eggs out, so I'm going to give each one of them 3 eggs today. And like I say, I'm just going to leave the shells in there. If they eat the shells, they eat the shells. If they don't, they don't. And I'm ghetto, so I don't have a spoon or anything. So I'm just going to take this empty water bottle container. I'm just going to stir it up, mix it up. You know, you don't have to be all fancy. Like you might see these YouTube channels where they're all fancy and everything. Just do what works for you. Everybody has their own lane. Just stay in your own lane. You don't have to be just like the next person. You don't have to be fancy or anything. Y'all see I'm out here with a fold-out table, a plastic bin full of the Kibble. I got the dogs, everybody sitting down beside me. I hope y'all can see them. I'm going to bring them over this way. Come here. I'm going to bring them back this way. Come here, Paulo. As you can see them, they're right there. They're just waiting on the meal. And I'm going to bring this up closer to the camera so you can see what it looks like. This is what I call a dog food omelet. This is a dog food omelet. Like I said, I don't have a spoon out here. I'm not going to be washing no spoon every time. I'm just going to use this plastic bottle that I got out here with this water. And I'm just going to stir it up. And as you can see, they're in the background playing around. And this is what I call a dog food omelet. I'm going to let y'all see what it looks like. And see, I just take the water bottle that I didn't use and I put it in there with the Kibble for the next time. Like I say, you don't have to be all fancy. Just do what works for you. And I'm going to let y'all see what the omelet looks like. This is a dog food omelet. Water, 3 eggs, and the Kibble down in there. And they're standing around, they're looking. So, right now, I'm going to stop the camera because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie them up separately. So, therefore, everybody can eat separate so it won't be no commotion. Nobody trying to go over to somebody else's bowl. They do that from time to time. So, I'm going to stop it right here. You drop down in the comments. Drop down what type of dog you have, what your dog name is. And shout out where you're from. I'm from North Carolina. I'm going to represent to the fullest. So drop down in the comments where you're from. Okay, and here's a close-up of my dog food omelet. 3 eggs, 2 scoops of Kibble, and bottled water. So I'm going to go to Apollo first. You see he's sitting right here ready. He's the first one in line. Everybody's just patiently waiting on their meal. So I'm going to go to Apollo first to see how he does. Okay, now, he's going to try to jump up on me, as you see. But I'm going to calm him down first. Back up. See, I got to calm him down a little bit. Stop. I got to get him to calm down first. Because I can't just let him jump up. You see, I got the food on one side. He's on the other side. I'm going to back him up a little bit. Back up. Back up. Back up. Sit. I'm going to give him a little bit of praise. You see, he's trying to creep to the food. I'm going to give him a little bit of praise for waiting. He's waiting. No, wait, sit. He's waiting. And since he's been a good boy, I'm gonna let him go ahead, eat. Let's see how he does. The dog food omelet, you guys. Oh, he's loving it. Oh, he's loving it, you guys. He is loving the dog food omelet. As you can see, it's water in there, mixed with the egg, mixed with the kibble. It's gonna make the kibble a little bit soft, make it easier for him to digest with that water in there. And y'all, I'm telling you, he is loving it. He's dirty because we're under a tornado watch here in North Carolina, so it's been raining and muddy in the yard. He's loving that egg. And like I said, if he eats the shell, that's fine. If he doesn't eat the shell, if he leaves it out here, that's fine also. I'm not going to force him to eat the shell, but okay. Now we're going to go to Rocky. As you can see, Rocky back there, he's sitting waiting. He's waiting his turn. He's not barking, jumping up and down. He knows I'm going to feed him good. He knows he's going to eat good. So now, let's go to Rocky. Same thing with him. Same thing. We're going to go ahead over here to Rocky. He's my other Rottweiler, also. At 6 months old. I'm going to do the same routine. Sit. Sit. I'm going to do the same routine. No. I'm gonna do the same routine. Sit. Good boy. Give him some praise. He'll lay on down. Sit. And then I'm gonna let him go here. Let's see how he likes it. Egg omelet. Dog food, kibble, egg omelet. He's pretty much doing the same procedure. He's licking the juice off of there. He's loving it. And, you know, there's a lot of different videos out there, a lot of information about dogs and what they should eat and what they shouldn't eat. I feel like just feed your dogs good. You like to eat good and eat at nice restaurants and have something different from time to time. Feed your dogs good. You know they like meat. You know they like fish, you know they like eggs, you know they like chicken, you know, different parts of the chicken. And you know, there's nothing wrong with a good dog food, a good kibble, a good dry dog food. Just feed them good. And like I said, they're dirty, so I'm gonna do a video of me washing them after the weather clears back up. Like I said, we're under a tornado watch out here in North Carolina. Okay, as you can see, he's eating all the egg off of his. And now he's working on the kibble. He's got all that juice out of there. That was water and egg. So he's got plenty of fluid in him. And that's going to help him digest his food better. Help him break it down. Just like us humans, we need water in our system. We need a lot of water in our system. So now he's working on the kibble. Go ahead, Apollo. See? He's working on it. So I'm going to just put the camera right here and let him work on it. I'm going to put the camera up close to him. And as you can see, he has no food aggression towards me. I just let him go at it. So like I say, man, just show love to people. Show love to your animals. Show love to your dogs. And they'll show love back to you. And I'm not sure if they're going to eat it all. If they don't eat it all, what I do is, the reason I feed my two-year-old dog last, the reason I always feed Coco last is because Coco is 2 years old. They're only 6 months old. So with Coco, if they don't finish their meal, if they don't finish whatever they're eating, I add it to what I'm going to give Coco. And that way I'm not wasting any food. So Coco is down there at the end. She's waiting patiently. She knows that she's going to get all the leftovers and she's going to get her meal. So if my Rottweilers eat all their food, that's fine and dandy. If they don't, I'll just take everything and I'll just feed it to Coco. And usually Apollo eats his food. Most of the time he eats all his food. This is Apollo. He's the bigger of the two. Now Rocky doesn't usually finish all his food. But let's see how he's doing over here. As you can see, he's walked away from it. So the way I judge it is, once they walk away from the food, in my mind and in my heart, they're finished with it. He might go back over there and, you know, mess with it a little bit. But for the most part, he's probably full. See, he's just playing with it now. See, he's just licking some of the juice. Let me see if he comes away from it, then that's how I know that he's done. Rocky, come here. Come here, Rocky. Yeah, he's done. He's pretty much full. Look, he wants some loving. He's done. This is how much he's left. So what I'm going to do now is I'll take this and I'm going to go back over to my table with my food. As you can see, that's plenty for Coco. And as you can see, Apollo's walked away from his. This is how I judge if they're done or not. Okay, he's going to go back and mess with it. Now, if he comes to me, then I'm going to know that he's full. He's just eating now just to be greedy. So, Apollo, come here. Apollo. Okay, he didn't come, so I'm going to let him get a little bit more. But once he walks away from it, then I know he's full. And as you can see, Rocky's over there happy, laid out. Apollo's still going. He's just being greedy right now because I know he's full. Apollo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here. You see what I got left from Rocky's. Now, what I'm going to do is I just take my hand. Look, I can stick my hand in that food. Make sure I don't drop any because that's how you bring the ants. I'm going to add. This is what I call 2 scoops. Like I said, you don't have to be all fancy. That's 2 scoops. I'm going to get that same water bottle that I just put in my trash bag. Stir it up. Stir it up. See, Apollo's walking away from his food. He's full now. I know when he's full. Look, he's full. And he's not going to give me no fuss when I take his bowl. Back up, Apollo. Back up. Take his bowl. See? He ain't even tripping. So I'm just going to add it to Coco's. Now, Coco is 2 years old. She's a female. She's highly active. She does a lot of running. So therefore, that's why, you know, I feed her last because I want to make sure she gets enough. And same thing, I'm going to put some water in hers. I'm going to add a little water to that kibble that I just put in there. And as you can see, I'm not measuring anything. Just add a little water. And now I'm going down here to Coco. Let's go. This is Coco's. And as you can see, Apollo, he's happy. Look, he's smiling. He's happy. He's not trying to jump up on me to take the food because he's full. He's full. He's ready to lay down. Rocky is full. Look, he's full. He's not trying to jump up on it. Okay. Now, Coco. Look, she's standing up. She's ready to eat. Same procedure. Back up. Back up, Coco. Back up. I back her up. I set her food down. I get her to sit down and calm down. Look, she knows the routine. She's been with me 2 years. She knows the routine. I give her a little bit of love. And she can go ahead. She knows the routine. And now, she can enjoy her meal. So, I want to thank you for watching this video. Drop down in the comments. Do you agree with feeding the dog raw eggs? Do you agree with feeding the dog raw food? Whatever comments you have, it's all good. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do it my way. And these are my puppies. And this is how I do it on this channel. So, if you have any comments, drop down in the comments. And I want to thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. This is Apollo and Rocky's YouTube channel, not mine. So, therefore, I try to stay from in front of the camera so much. And we want to thank you for watching. You want to tell them anything, Apollo? You want to tell them anything, Rocky? Okay. Peace.